Right, so Jono, it's ended up a point apiece here between ourselves and Needham Market. What did you make of the afternoon, now evening's affairs?
I think it's a fair result. I thought the first half was the worst game of football I've ever watched in my life. It was that bad. However, I've got to caveat that with a credit I've got to give to both teams for playing on the pitch. And it's not a slant on anybody. I know the weather we've had, and I know it's part-time, and just getting the game on itself is a massive credit to the ground staff at Needham Market. But as you can imagine, it was horrendous. But to be fair, in the second half, I thought the intensity and the tempo picked up, especially because they scored first. So from our point of view, it allowed us to win, chase something. We're always a little bit better when we're in chaos. But look, credit to our lads. 1-0 down, come back. Perhaps could have got one or two more, but then felt like we was hanging on for the last 5 minutes. So a point, well deserved. 6 hours from home. Yeah, you've got to take it and move on.
I was going to say, is that the key thing that we've not lost this afternoon?
I don't like, I talk about not cliche and all that rubbish, but when they talk about a 6-pointer, you think about it. Needham Market win today, they're on the same points as us, so just drawing keeps them. I know it's only 3 points, but it keeps them just behind. And seeing the fixtures that were going on today with a lot of the sides around us playing the teams higher up, it was just about, especially when you go 1-0 behind, not losing. But we pushed on, went 2 up top for the last half an hour, and I thought Sunday Wrexham when he come on, I thought Jordan Hume put one of his best performances of the season in. Yeah, try and take as many positives as I can. But you take the point, 2 unbeaten in the league, and we crack on, don't we, pal?
I was going to say, it was key to see, especially we saw that even before they took the lead that early on in the second half. You saw the energy in the start of the second half straight away. The intent was there.
Yeah.
Was words said at half time about that?
Yeah, of course they were, because taking the pitch out of it and the opposition out of it, we weren't good enough in the first half. In fact, they were the better side in the first half. They were the ones creating opportunity, getting into our box. We had one corner, I think, of note, maybe a cross from Tom that hit the first man, but apart from Sarge had a shot, I think, from here, Denny, that just went wide, which was a good little move. But apart from that, it weren't good enough. And we said we'd have to be a bit more direct and miss it out a little bit, which is fine. We did that, but sometimes you've got to put a few passes together just to build your own confidence as well at times. Because as much as I've said about the pitch, it's still flat. Well, there's bobbles, but we play an extra pass sometimes, entice an opponent out, and then we can play. And we did that second half. We got runners up the pitch, and I thought, they'll be gutted because they were 1-0 up. But I thought it was well deserved in the end. Yeah.
And then touching on now, we also got, obviously we looked at the starting 11 today. There was no Brad Jackson in. Obviously lost Ollie Farley partway through the game today. I say updates now. Any injury concerns that look like maybe progressing or getting worse?
Well, you've already got Hanks out, Jude, Regan, Riley. Obviously, Ollie came off injured. Brad Jackson's injured. Sarge probably shouldn't have played with a groin issue that he's got. Luke has just gone and tweaked something in his knee, but a lot of teams will go through something similar. We've got to make we've let players leave the club that we didn't feel were part of what we're going forward. No matter what they've done in the past, we think about the future, but we've now got to get the ball rolling with incomings, especially with the injuries. But they've got to be right. We'll never just sort of put a plaster over something short term. We want to get it right. So hopefully and confidently we'll get 1 or 2 in this week. And the longer term ones, Regan and Jude and Hanks, you're hoping maybe in the next few weeks they'll be back. But short term, we just got to patch them up and keep going, because now they come Saturday, Tuesday, don't they? I think it's relentless now for the next 2 months. So it is what it is, and we'll walk in with it, but we'll get some bodies in.